Hello everyone, how you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to episode number 344 of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Happy Wednesday to you, ladies and gentlemen. Today I've got another fun one. I think they're all pretty much going to be a fun one now. On the way to the end of the series, because it's just like 85 times 10s galore, etc. And I feel like I'm sat really low. Need to bring the old table down a little bit. All right, there we go. Hopefully that's now not cutting off the top of my head. I feel like it might be. So there we go. We'll just bring it up a little bit. Hope you're all doing all right. And if you do enjoy today's video, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. 2,000 likes would make me a very happy boy. And subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Cheers. So we will start things off with 85 times 10s. Now, you can, of course, do them 10 times per day now, which is pretty good. I don't know. I thought they would either just jump it up to like 5 per day or unlimited, but they've gone sort of in the middle of that, which is 10 per day, which is actually pretty fine. I'm all right with that. Yeah, if it was unlimited, you could sit there grinding away for hours to get your SBCs done and whatnot, but at the end of the day, I don't mind if it takes me just a little bit longer. You will have seen in the thumbnail that we are going to commit to the Neymar SBC, which I think means the series will last a little longer than what I said, because I said like tomorrow would be the very final one with my rivals rewards, but I think it's going to take me just a tad bit longer to get Neymar completed. So yeah, we might see the series running over a few more days, which is probably a good thing for you lot. And actually, I'm not like 100% ready to leave the series yet, so I get a little bit attached to these things. This is my baby. The RTG is my baby. So yeah, we'll keep it going for just a little bit longer. So there you go. There's confirmation of me committing to the Neymar SBC by completing a 92 rated squad. Now, obviously having 10 times the 85 times 10 every day means that you will end up with a fair bit of extra high tier fodder. You'll run through gold players like nobody's business, right? So actually, the good thing about doing that alongside committing to a big SBC is that you do get some gold players from when you submit one of those SBCs. You know, when you submit one of the requirements for Neymar, you get like a tradable gold pack. I used to sell those players on, but now I just use them as gold players to fill up my 85 times 10s and stuff. Oh, the old croaky morning voice. I'll be honest, it is like 10:30 a.m. on Wednesday. I haven't left a video to film this late on the day it goes up for I don't know how long. And I'm going to do the same again tomorrow because I'm going to film my rewards live. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm getting lazy on this thing. But, yeah, we packed another Abedi Pele. But, yeah, what I was saying was, yeah, it's pretty good to have, like, two things going at the same time. That E5 times 10s and then, like, a Neymar SBC or a big SBC that you want to do. Maybe it's an icon or something, because the reward packs that you get from doing that icon or that Neymar or whatever will give you the gold players that are helpful for your 85 times 10 grind. Because I've got to the point, and I don't know if you'll see it, because I think I cut out the SBC part and just show you the packs just to keep the timings down a bit. But I'm getting to the point where I'm shoving like 4 silver players into my 85 times 10, which means I'm using an extra special card that I don't really want to, but that's just because I have a lack of mid-tier golds in the club, which is a problem. So maybe I'll go out there and just spend 100,000 coins on like random gold cards, because at that point I'd have like 100 to 200 just gold cards that I could just use. Or maybe the smart way to do that would be to do the bronze pack method and do the common gold triple upgrade and just get like a ton of those done so that you've got spare common golds just to put into all of your SBCs. That would be the smart move, but you know, it is the final day of August. Tomorrow we will officially be in September, so I'm guessing there's not many of you willing to do a whole bronze pack method grind at this stage. Oh, the old croaky voice is back. We need to take a sip of today is smart water. My IQ has instantly risen. Thank you, Zendaya. But anyway, there you go. Oh, there's confirmation of me submitting some silvers into the 85 times 10. I must have forgotten to take in that particular part out. But yeah, it's not the ideal thing to do, doing that. But, you know, if your club's in turmoil in the gold section and you just want to get these done, then I guess just do it, right? Who cares at this point? So when it comes to these 85 times 10s, you're looking for a couple of different things. So the first one, just top tier fodder. You know, yeah, you might get a duplicate. You might get, you know, someone that you've already got and that you don't need. It's a duplicate untradeable, but you could just put that into the next one or into a part of the NEYMAR SBC, for example. The other thing you're looking for is one of the big boys. So in this current batch, it would be you're looking to get Team of the Season Mbappe. I'm guessing like Team of the Season Ronaldo is out. I don't know like what version of Ronaldo's out. I don't think it's the Shapeshifter. Or is it? It might be actually. Shapeshifter Ronaldo, if so. And Ginola. And whatever else, whatever the ones of the big boys that are out. Messi, I guess. Although I'm not sure if he's out or not. I'll be honest. I saw that splash screen and I know that Ginola is there and Mbappe's there. They're the two that I'm pretty much looking for. But yeah, you're kind of just hoping that maybe at one point in time, one of those pops up. I was quite happy to get a Cancelo because, I don't know, it's just one that I've never seemed to pack. So he's the sort of card that I might just try and keep in the club and not use. So every now and again, you might get one of those players that you kind of want to keep. That's going to slow you down on your progress towards the big SBC. But at the same time, it's also going to give you a cool card. Modric is also one of those cards for me. But then every time I pack him, I seem to put him into an SBC not too long later. So he obviously doesn't hold as much value to me as certain other players do. But like, if I didn't have a duplicate Abedi Pele, that's the sort of player that I'm keeping in the club because it's just a cool card and stuff like that. So these are the sort of ones you don't really want to see, the ones which are just piled full of golds and then 3 lame tots. But they are going to happen, of course. They might slow you down a little bit, but you'll still, every now and again, get enough fodder so that you can complete another part of your big SBC. So there's the 2 most expensive parts, or the 2 highest rated parts done for Neymar. I understand that there is that block stuff at the start which requires Foot Birthday, Foot Fantasy, and Foot Captains, as well as Tots and Shapeshifters. Those 2 are easy to get. But those other 3, that's where we're gonna run into some issues. And that's why I think the series might run a little longer than planned, because I'm hoping that Friday night a new batch would come out which would feature a bunch of those players to make it easy for the rest of us. God, I hope so. I really do, because otherwise it's like you're really overpaying for some of these cards, or you're trying to snipe them at a good price and they're never popping up because no one's got them anymore. And the only other thing we can do is the campaign bag, which doesn't offer the Foot Captains, so you can't get them, but you can get the Foot Fantasies and the Foot Birthdays. So I'll do a couple of them at some point as well, just to try and get maybe one of those sections done a little bit cheaper than normal. So it was the final day of me completing the warm-up stuff yesterday, so I got that done for a player pick. We got Pedri in the player pick, very nice. 85 times 5, and then the 85 times 10. Now this messed up either the servers or a few people's accounts for a little while, because you'll notice as we go into the pack, we get Fekir as the main player. But as we go into the pack, it's from objectives. So one thing it shouldn't be is tradable, and it actually gave it to us tradable. So I instantly shoved all of that stuff on the transfer list. I probably should have listed it right away if I wanted to make the free, like, I don't know, 70k to 100k, whatever it would be. But I didn't. I just carried on for a bit, and I thought they could be my buffer players. If I accidentally put too many players into a Neymar part and I can't afford the next 85 times 10, I'll come back and I'll grab one of those players. And it actually booted me off the servers after a while, because whenever I tried to go into my transfer list, it wouldn't let me, because I guess technically EA had realised, oh wait, they should be untradeable, not tradable, and you've got untradeable things on your transfer list, boot him off the servers. So that was an issue for me for a little bit. But I had to go out to football anyway last night. We got a nice 6-0 win in the Pizza Trophy. So yeah, I'm all up for a nice cup run to maybe get us a little day out at Wembley. That would be nice in the EFL Trophy. So I'm fully on board for a nice 6-0 victory. I'll be honest. So so I came back the next morning, and actually no, I tell a lie. I went on the web app. After I got back from football, when I was in bed, I just went on the web app and was able to get on, which means I was able to transfer those players out of my transfer list just back into my club. And I thought, screw selling them. I'm already rich anyway. I might as well just use them in the rest of these SBCs. So I think I got a couple of 85 times 10s done, opened them on the web app, and yeah, just had the fodder ready for the next morning. This morning when I came on to complete the rest of my 85 times 10s to see how far we could get with the Neymar SBC. So here's a campaign player bag. They are a scam. They're an 88 rated squad with 55 chem. So they will cost you your fodder. But at the moment, it's like the only way to get a FUT birthday or whatever. So as you can see, unfortunately, they put winter wildcards in there. I don't know why that isn't just FUT captains. But I take a Suarez. It's one of my FUT birthdays that I need. And because, you know, we can get unlimited fodder from the 85 times 10s, we can just do the campaign bag over and over until we get what we need, right? That might be a little bit long, though. So I'm hoping they rectify that somehow, either with a new batch or a new SBC or something. That would be very kind of EA to sort of help us out at this stage of the game. So another part of Neymar done. We get a little Arthur and Gaia as the two main golds in that one. Another 85 times 10. And you'll notice that I haven't had the Mbappe or the Ginola or the 99 CR7, whatever it is. I'd say that I've had a very, very average, a bang average batch of packs here. They all pretty much look like this. Sometimes there's less tots and more golds. Sometimes you might get a couple of greens in there, but it's just nothing to really write home about. I'm not getting the major players, which is kind of sad, but I think that says more about the sort of players that are currently actually out in packs than it does about my luck. Because I'm pretty sure we're all getting packs like this, and it's just not, yeah, it's just not amazing. But of course, it is still like profitable in a way that you can grab extra fodder players. Like if we look at what we get in this pack, for example, that would easily add up to, and you know, that and a couple of silvers would add up to an 85 times 10, no problem. And actually, you'd add another couple of silvers in there or a couple of low-rated golds that you've already got in your club and pull out a couple of tots. They're your profit players. The rest of it goes back into another 85 times 10. I don't really know why I'm explaining this. Those of you that are still on the game, you clearly know this grind, and I'm hoping you enjoy it, because it is quite a fun time of year, to be honest. You haven't got to worry so much about playing the game. It's just more playing the menus, having a little card collection game, really, isn't it? Which we all quite like to do. So another part of Neymar done. I believe we've done, I think by the end of this episode, I think currently I have 9 out of 16 done. So we've done the out of the block ones. We've done the tots and shapeshifters one. I've still got FUT birthday, FUT fantasy, and FUT captains to do, which are going to be a problem. And then just like the lower tier, like the 89, 88, maybe one more 90 rated squad, that sort of thing. There's not a whole bunch left to do. So I reckon give me another day. I get rewards tomorrow. We get our milestones rewards and our rivals rewards. So I should have a couple of fodder players there that I can make use of, or at least I'll top the club up with some golds that will help with my 85 times 10 grind. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll be back again tomorrow, all being well. We've got a large part of the Neymar SBC done. Hopefully we can keep grinding it out and get him done, because that would be a cool card to add to the collection. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. If you have enjoyed, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. 2,000 likes is what's required to unlock a new video tomorrow. No, it isn't, but I would absolutely love to see it. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on Twitter.
Follow me on Instagram. Those links are down below. Have a lovely day, everyone. I'm going to get this edited and uploaded really quickly because I'm really late to it today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.